deadly sins, I think. Well, all of you across the pond over there, I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I see some of you standing, some of you passed out. I don't know what that means.
That would kind of be like the infield at Daytona.
Oh, it definitely is the infield at Daytona. The snake pit is what that is over there. You got old guys, fresh guys, young guys.
I'll bet there's no barbecue going on over there tonight.
No, they got to be out of there within about a half an hour.
But last night there might have been some barbecue.
Yeah, if they stayed sober long enough to cook some meat.
We are trying to fill some time here as we wrap up the weekend's events in preparation for the shootout. I'd like to take another opportunity to thank Automotive Racing Products, great fastening products. I've bought many myself and always do the job, always quality. Ahern Rentals, everything that you can rent that's big, they've got it. Heavy duty. Ecology Auto Parts. Hot Rods and Hobbies. Hotboat.com, the magazine. Nick Rose Insurance, obviously our marquee presenting sponsor. Thank you, Nick, for all that you do for motorsports, for all your insurance needs. Cito. And let's take a minute to thank Jet Renew and their fine family of polishes and cleaning products.
Well, Ron, there's an ad here I was just pointed out to. Powerful promotions by Mike Fulmer Specialties. He does all the trinket stuff, keychains, all the jackets, embroidery. He's in the program. He also put the program together. Cloisonne pins. I haven't said that word for a long time.
Cloisonne?
Cloisonne.
That's quite a mouthful for you.
Over a steel and then chromed or brass
or
whatever.
Yeah.
And then lanyards. Everybody needs lanyards for their tickets and that's how you let people enter, and they carry their credentials around their neck with a lanyard. Embroidered hats and teamwear. That's a big one. Credential holders and much, much more. Mike Fulmer Specialties at Mike Fulmer, Folmer, specialties.com. Check him out right here in the. He's got a 714 prefix on his phone number, so that's right around here.
A couple of other sponsors we'd like to give a shout out to. Gretchen's Auto Repair in Long Beach. Seen their vehicles around here all weekend. And would like to thank them for their support of the Long Beach Sprint Nationals. Hot Rods and Hobbies of Signal Hill is a world-class restoration and build store.
Fabrication shop.
Fabrication shop.
Yeah, there you go.
And Cito is AAA on the water.
You're on Facebook, aren't you, Ron?
Yeah.
You're not really much of a Facebook guy.
I've got a presence on Facebook. I call it book-faced because I can't really remember Facebook first, but but I don't want to hear anything that my kids are doing on Facebook. Just I want to remind you of that.
Oh, that's right. Every time I bring it up, he goes, "Yep,
no,
I don't need to
TMI,
know that."
Too much information, Mike. He knows about things. He knows when I'm going to be taking care of my grandkids before I do because he sees my kids post on Facebook that they're going out of town, and he naturally assumes I'm going to have grandkids.
Which is true. He will. Oh, yes. We're on Facebook. I'm on Facebook.
Yes, I am on Facebook.
Well, we got five $100 bills to hand out. Ross just gave it to the boss man, Ron Miniger, speedboat racer, of course.
Well, Ross, thank you for the bonus. This is fabulous.
I told you he was a good
fabulous.
Dude.
This is wonderful.
So who do we got, Chief, in the race?
We've got for the in the Barely Wet.
Timmy Hoffman in the Barely Wet boat. Charlie Hamill in the 81.
GPS 100
class. Greg Duff in the Dark Horse Racing Special on Blown Flat.
K Racing Roundabout is Duff Daly driving the 999.
Oh, no. There's a ringer. Folks, you don't want to leave Duff Daly back in the seat of the K999 boat.
What are they going to do about the seat?
They're going to fill it with pillows.
Well,
Wow.
for those of you who don't know, Duff Daly is of slight build.
Yes,
and
he is.
Paul Fitzgerald, a little more stocky and taller fellow.
Yes, he is.
What are they going to do? Put some little 4x4 blocks on the gas pedal and the down pedal?
Oh, I guarantee you, they might have ripped the seat out. Maybe that's why we were waiting. They might have thrown the other seat in of Duff Daly. So we'll see. That boat changed quite a bit for Paul Fitzgerald, but you put $500 up and you draw the stars. That's what happens.
Well, the stars are out.
Greg Duff just off
And
a
it-
national championship. We got a staggered start. Timmy Hoffman will be the first flight out.
How come we didn't get the 702 jet boat in here?
Oh, no. That's a kind of a V-bottom.
Oh,
boat.
yeah,
They're
that-
not- these are all flat bottoms.
Bigger waves.
Okay, folks. Timmy Hoffman in the 717. Duff Daly, Greg Duff, and Charlie Hamill. Unblown flat is Greg Duff. GPS 100, Charlie Hamill.
At the end, you're gonna do that. You're gonna get $500, and that's good. And then that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are done for this year. Okay, that's it. You guys.
Parade lap, 1 lap for a warm-up. We'll see how they stagger start it. This is always no fun. This is when you see the best of Duff Daly, I can guarantee you. He loves these shootout style boats. He goes to the outside. He's got all the horsepower in the world. That's a Mike Stock racing engine in the El Cid boat. I don't want to talk horsepower, but it's got gobs, and more gobs. It's an unlimited motor rule in the K boat. Well, there's your stagger. Let's see if it holds up. It's up to the flag man. He's going to have to work real hard, keep these guys from jumping the start. Timmy Hoffman, what's it going to feel like for him to have the K99 hunting him like a dog? Duff Daly gets around Greg Duff. We'll see if he holds on to it. Yes, he holds on to it. And now Guzzy. Duff Daly on the outside. Duff Daly to the lead. That's a shootout right there, watching the K-Boat of Duff Daly. That was fun. That was fun. He picks up $500 of Ross Wallach's money. You got to love that. We'll give old Duff Daly an interview. Give him $500.
All right, we're going to take this opportunity to thank everybody for joining us here today. I'm Surf Rat, your host. We'll get to me on camera. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next weekend in Lake Paris. We're going to get this interview. That'll be the last thing you'll see here today. Once again, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Come back and check us out next week. We'll be live from Lake Paris, California. So check us out and stay tuned for an interview with Fitz. And then we're signing out for the day. Thanks for joining us. We love you all.
Peace out till next weekend.
Winner coming over to get this. I'm sure this is going to take care of tons of their expenses, but all right, ladies and gentlemen, he can hear you now. Give it up for Duff Daly, our 2017 shootout winner at the Long Beach Sprint Nationals. Duff, you're going to come on up here and talk to us. Eventually. There he is. Well, Duff, what a weekend. And you cap it off. Let me give you the $500. Wait, I better hold it until they get done with the interview, or he'll just take off. But there's the $500. Congratulations, Duff, on a great weekend. And you switch boats back to the old El Cid and make it happen. Tell us how it was.
Well, I definitely screwed up in my yellow boat. Drove way too hard in a turn, but this boat is unbelievable. That's all I can say about it. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the old Mona was you had your hands full this weekend with the old Mona, kind of bringing it around there in that K-Boat final. But you come back, you get into the El Cid, you put a little money in the bank, and another year at Long Beach and another checkered flag for Duff Daly. What does this one mean to you?
It's great. After all the trouble we've been going through today with all the other boats, it's a nice surprise, to tell you the truth. It was a last-minute decision to jump in, but I'm glad I did it. And for Mike Stock, he's a true champion himself.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. And you get to end the weekend on a high note with a victory coming from behind in the staggered start. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Duff Daly, your shootout winner in 2017 at the Long Beach Sprint Nationals. Yeah.
Presented by Nick Rose Insurance. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the program for the weekend. We sure appreciate your participation, you ticket buyers, you fans. Please go down and meet your favorite drivers. We truly do. We can't wait for next year's Long Beach Sprint Nationals. We thank our sponsors. I know Ross does. And what a tribute at the end of the night to have El Cid pick up the win. All you fans, please leave the beach like you found it. Do not leave your garbage, please. Clean it up, because Long Beach wants us to leave this place just as we walked in, and that's what we need to do. Really appreciate it. Last year I walked along and I was like, oh my God, there was stuff laying everywhere. Take care of it just like you would if you were in the mountains. Pile up your stuff, put it in a plastic bag. We would really appreciate it. I want to thank Surf Rat TV for all you guys do. I had a lot of positive comments today. It was just a great event. Nobody in a hospital, no accidents. Boat racing is a dangerous sport, so to get through one weekend like this, race that many heat races safely, we had divine intervention today.
ARP, the ultimate fasteners for the extreme conditions of the Bonneville Salt Flats. George Poteet's Speed Demon can make multiple runs over 400 miles per hour. Because failure on the salt is not an option, it's ARP-bolts.com. ARP, the ultimate fasteners for the ultimate off-road race, King of the Hammers. Survive 200 miles with ARP fasteners, available in chrome moly and high-strength stainless steel. When failure in the desert is not an option, it's ARP-bolts.com. ARP, the ultimate fasteners for the ultimate superboat racers, hitting speeds up to 200 miles per hour using ARP fasteners, available in high-strength stainless steel and chrome moly. When failure in the ocean is not an option, it's ARP-bolts.com.